Hello, and welcome to 21st Century Trans UK. It was my 5th Traniversary a few days ago on the Monday. 5 years. 5 years since I came out, started living as my true self, living authentically. 4 years on HRT, or thereabouts. And wow. It's a very quick reflection on the last year. Majority positive, ended on a negative, unfortunately, which I've not talked about before. And I'm not going to go into too much detail here. What's happened in the 5th year? A lot. I've had a lot of treatments. My vocal therapy came through this year. Other stuff that I can't remember off the top of my head. Started my booba sizes. 32C, yay for me. And this channel, I think, just about came about this year. Unfortunately, a couple of months ago, I was subjected to a hate crime at my workplace. And it was pretty nasty. Pretty nasty. Thankfully it wasn't physical. However, still, it was pretty bad. And unfortunately, my employer did not deal with it very well. And I'm not going into details. However, my union, and if you're not a part of a union, for God's sake, join a union. It's really worth the monthly subs. My union backed me up through it. The police backed me up through it. Though, to be honest, they've not really done much. But they were at least going through the motions. And between what actually happened in the incident and how badly my company have dealt with it, I've been signed off ever since. For my own mental health. It's not been fun, but it's given me a chance to take stock of a lot of things and refill my emotional batteries, as it were. Because I have been running very, very low. I've realised that the last couple of years I've been running myself ragged. And because of that, if spoons are an emotional element of strength and stuff, me and my counsellors were using marbles as the unit of measurement for emotions, and I've refilled my marble reserve tank, and I'm in the process of refilling my main tank, and I'm doing this through spending extended time with family, exercising. Supposed to be every other day, but in reality it's not. It's once every couple of days. I'm doing exercises, I'm meditating, and really trying to take stock and repair the damage that has been done from the arsehole and the company. However, recently something very, very cool happened. I was invited by Indigo to give evidence to the UN Special Council on, I think it was violence against, hang on a moment, I'm just going to look this up. Okay, so I was invited to give evidence to the UN Independent Expert on Protection Against Violence and Discrimination Based on Sexual Orientation and Gender Identity, Mr. Victor Madrigal Borolos. Amazing man. And it was quite an honour, to be honest, to be invited to give evidence to the UN. Me, little old me. I was in a room with, obviously, the UN independent expert, and everybody else in the room was really high up members of either official LGBT organizations or heads of charities or people who have been fighting for us for decades. And then there was little old me. It was very humbling. However, it did give me hope that yes, it's crap in the UK at the moment for trans people. I'm not gonna lie, it's terrible. I mean, after 5 years of my transition, right up at the end of the fourth year, the 5th year? Yeah. It's only now, and I honestly believe the reason I was abused in a trans attack is because of the immense transphobic rhetoric that the government have put out. They need to go. But we all know that, don't we? So yeah. Mostly a great year. Really crap at the end. Really crap with the abuse and how badly it was dealt with. I've had a lot of support from Indigo. I'm having counselling from Indigo to help me get through it, but I'm still not ready to return back to my employer, and they have a lot to do as well before I'm going to come back, where it feels safe to come back. But it ended as well with the honour of giving evidence to the UN, and it was really humbling, an amazing experience, and yeah, it made me feel really good, and I looked really good as well. I was wearing a lovely green dress. I can't show the photos that were taken on the session because it can't go on social media. It's a shame. Mr. Victor was so suave. Oh, he was gorgeous. And he listened. He listened intently to every single one of us when we brought up when we made our points of our life experiences and things like that. He really listened. And he was taking it to the Equalities Commission, which are not very good at the moment. But he went there and he fought for us. And all we can do is hope. That is the end. I am 5 years in now. I'm very, very proud of myself for doing it. I just want to thank everybody who has supported me personally throughout my journey, because there's been far more people to support me than detract from me. And I'm very, very proud and humbled by that. And remember, if you are transitioning, if you are even thinking of transitioning, you are so brave. And I love you for it. And so will a lot of people. You take care.